I'm certainly satisfied also with the numbers who came. I just have the latest figures here, and we had 583 international media representatives and 665 local, which is an amazing success, and the coverage was great. We feel the journalists and photographers had a very good opportunity in the venues to cover the games, and we are very pleased with the coverage. I think there were many sports that were new to Azerbaijan, and a lot of media were covering these sports for the first time. So people took the time to find out about them and cover them and give them some exposure that perhaps they haven't had in the past. And we also had Olympic level working conditions in the venues, and for the most part media respected that. So they were able to have an Olympic level coverage and expose themselves to more new sports that perhaps they hadn't covered for the first time. The local media were out in force in the venues. They were very keen to cover all of the sports, and not just the sports that they traditionally are interested in, such as boxing and wrestling and sambo and judo. The local media were covering all of the sports, and for the most part I feel that they were very good in their coverage, and we were able to help them. I think AZERTAC approached this in a very professional manner. We went around the dress rehearsals together of the opening and closing ceremony to make sure that we were able to properly prepare the photographers to capture the opening and hopefully this evening the closing ceremony. The photographers and journalists in the venues were very professional, and they were there covering the sport, covering all sports, and my staff are very positive in their reactions to me, and have said that the AZERTAC team were wonderful in the venues and covered it very well. Absolutely, absolutely, and I was very impressed with your team took the time to discover our news service, and were very happy to take the information we provided, and were very open to that and very receptive to people giving advice in the venues for photographic positions, so absolutely no criticism at all. So I would be very happy to work with AZERTAC again. I leave Azerbaijan with many friends, and I would very much welcome working with AZERTAC again. I leave on Wednesday, and who knows in the future if we'll work together again, but I would certainly welcome it. Absolutely, there are some fantastic young Azerbaijani professionals who I have seen work incredibly hard and incredibly well on the press operations team, and I would not have any hesitation in giving them an opportunity to work with me in the future on an event. Should I be lucky enough to have a contract to work on an event, I would not have any hesitation. There are some fantastic young people, and I've enjoyed working with them, and they have made a great contribution. I will leave behind Azerbaijan having made some good friends, having had a great professional experience. I have learnt a lot myself, and I hope I have encouraged some Azerbaijani young people to stay in this profession and have a good career. So I leave with very good memories. I think the European Games here have been very successful. The images, the photographs, the sport has been wonderful, and I know that the European Olympic Committee is very, very pleased as well. I was just at a meeting this morning when the President was expressing his satisfaction at how the Games have gone and how the Games have been organised, and the great experience that the volunteers have given international people who have travelled or come here to work. So I think Azerbaijan can be proud of its volunteers as well.